Let me tell you something. Something no one told you when you needed it the most. The words you're about to hear, they have the power to shift your reality, to break the patterns, to reprogram your mind, and to help you step into the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. The truth I'm about to share with you today, it can change your life if you truly listen until the end. So don't scroll, don't skip. This might be the one thing your future self will thank you for. Let's be real, you're not where you want to be. You wake up every day with this strange tension in your chest, like you were meant for more. You see others succeed, and deep inside, you know you're capable of the same. But something's stopping you. And it's not luck, it's not money, it's not your past. It's the voice inside your head, the one that says, not now, maybe later. You're not ready. You're not good enough. That voice is lying to you, because greatness is never about being ready. It's about deciding to start even when you're scared, even when it hurts, even when you failed before. Let me tell you a secret. Your entire life can change in one day, not 10 years from now, not when you get that degree, not when you finally have everything figured out, but today, right now, in this very moment. You don't need more time. You need a decision. Because once you decide, really decide, that you're done living small, that you're done playing the victim, that you're done giving up on yourself every time it gets hard, then something shifts. That's when your brain starts rewiring. That's when you stop living the same day over and over again. That's when you finally become unstoppable. Nobody's coming to save you. Let that sink in. Not your parents, not your friends, not your boss, not your idols. No one. This is your fight, your mountain, your life. And if you keep waiting for permission, you'll spend your whole life on pause. Listen carefully. You weren't born to be average. You weren't born just to survive. You were born to lead, to rise, to inspire. But the world doesn't give power. It only gives you opportunities to take it. And every time you hit snooze, every time you scroll instead of study, every time you say tomorrow instead of now, you're giving away your power. Enough is enough. Here's what winners understand. Discipline is the highest form of self-love. Let me say that again. Discipline is self-love. Because when you show up for yourself every single day, even when you're tired, even when you're stressed, even when no one claps for you, you're telling the universe, I'm ready. Success doesn't come from motivation. It comes from repetition. It comes from habits, from doing the boring stuff, from staying consistent when the hype fades. You don't need to feel good to get started. You need to get started, and then you'll feel good. So show up every day, especially on the days you don't feel like it. That's where the magic is. Let's do something powerful right now. Repeat these words in your mind or out loud. I am not my past. I am not my fears. I am not my failures. I am potential. I am purpose. I am becoming everything I was created to be. Every time you listen to this, you're planting new seeds in your mind. Seeds of strength, seeds of confidence, seeds of unshakable belief. And here's the truth. What you water grows. So stop feeding doubt. Stop watering fear. Stop repeating stories that were never yours. Start feeding your faith. Start speaking life into your dreams. Start choosing growth, no matter how uncomfortable it feels. Close your eyes for a second. Now picture the strongest version of you. That version isn't tired. That version isn't lost. That version doesn't make excuses. That version walks with fire in their chest. That version builds habits, not hopes. That version doesn't ask, what if I fail? They ask, what if I never try? And guess what? That version is already inside you, waiting, watching, begging to be unleashed. Every time you press play on this message, you bring that version one step closer. Every time you decide not to quit, you give that version more power. You're not here by accident. You didn't find this by mistake. Something inside you is waking up, and it will never go back to sleep. This message isn't just for today, it's for every day. Because greatness isn't built in a moment, it's built in momentum. So save this, replay it, make it part of your morning. Make it part of your mindset. You don't rise by chance, you rise by choice. And every time you choose discipline over comfort, every time you choose faith over fear, every time you choose growth over excuses, you are becoming someone unstoppable. So remember, the truth I've told you today, it can change your life if you truly listen until the end. And now that you've made it here, ask yourself, will I listen again tomorrow, or will I go back to sleep?